Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So today's video, I wanted to do a favorites video. I have not done a favorites video in more than 3 months, and usually I do them every 3 months, but recently I just haven't been buying too much makeup, well, before the 3 months. Now I'm starting to buy a little bit more, but I'm still trying to tame it down. Anyway, I have some new stuff that I want to talk to you about and why they're my favorite products. So if you want to know what those products are, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I have a little pile here. Well, it's not really very little. Let's start with the highlighters, since basically that's the majority of this favorites video. I've been trying to play around with my highlighters and figure out what I like. And I have a new highlighter palette here that I definitely want to talk to you about, but the stuff that's been in my collection, let's talk about that. That would be the Physicians Formula. This is the Malibu Strip Pink Sand Bronzer. It's one of these strips that is very similar to the Bobbi Brown shimmer strips. I've never tried those, so I can't compare them. But I've been just loving to mix these top 3, which really look like 2, but there is 3 in there. These top 3 strips, and I like doing that because it makes it so brightening. Well, that actually looks kind of rosy, but on the cheeks, it just looks so pretty. This was a gift, I believe, from Canoe. Well, she gave it to me. And I'm so happy that I pulled it out and was oh, I really need to use that. The only thing is not a fan of the packaging. I mean, it's kind of just so cheap, but I mean, it's held together pretty nicely, so definitely appreciate that. The next highlighter I want to talk about is the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. Now, I believe Courtney K definitely convinced me to get this highlighter. I think she's finished an entire one. I just keep reaching for this one. I mean, the glow on this is so intense. Look at that. It's still completely on my finger. Oh, it just looks so amazing. The pink tint isn't very out there. It's a very subtle pink tint, which I feel makes it a lot more wearable than some of the pink highlighters that I have, but this one I just keep reaching for. Every time I need a pink highlighter, this is usually it. So the highlighter palette that I want to talk about is the Makeup Revolution. I believe this one is called the Incandescent Highlighter Palette by Makeup Revolution. This is a product that when Courtney was here, Courtney K Beauty, she had this and let me use it, and I used the white shade in here and I absolutely fell in love, and I have no regrets. Look at how pretty that is. Every time I see the inside in the viewfinder here, I just kind of my heart just does a little this palette is stunning. Now, this one I typically use as a blush topper because I'll swatch them for you. So there they are. I mean, there's no glitter in these. They blend out so easily. Let me just show you the comparison from what's in the pan. Oh, it's very hard to see. But anyway, this palette has definitely been fun to play with, and I kind of felt my highlighters were getting kind of blah in my collection, so this definitely spiced it up. I was going to say spruced it up, and then that didn't sound right to me. So let me just wipe this off. So those are the highlighters that I've definitely been loving lately, for sure, over and over and over again. I keep going back to these 3 things. And along those lines, I want to talk about blush and bronzer. A blush that has totally surprised me is the Laura Geller Pink Buttercream. This is the only one that I kept. I had Honeysuckle and Pink Grapefruit I finished. There was another one, Tropic Hues, and I gave Tropic Hues and Honeysuckle away to Courtney, and because I just didn't see them working on my skin. But this one is the prettiest baked pink blush. Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing on the cheeks. You can't really tell in the swatch, but when it's blended out, It looks so pretty. Especially like on tan skin, it looks amazing. So Laura Geller blushes are definitely one of my favorites. Did Courtney tell me that these have been discontinued from Ulta or like in general? That would make me very, very, very sad. These blushes are spectacular. Some of the best in my collection, if not the best. So the bronzer that I want to talk about is the Fenty Beauty. This is Shady Biz. And I got this in a little set with a contour stick, which I don't really use, but this bronzer is so nice. I like it because it's very like pigmented, it shows up, and it's very easy to blend out, and it's also very smoothing on the skin. Like you can definitely tell, just it makes your makeup look so nice, and definitely love that. It's been fun being able to test out some Fenty products because they have those little sets that you get like 2 products in. Like there was the highlighter and the gloss, and then this and the contour stick. They came in 2 different sets. So I love Fenty and I want to try out everything. Speaking of trying out everything, this didn't come in a set, but it came in a deluxe size sample. This is, well, I don't know if that's really what you call this, but this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. My favorite part about it is just how luxurious it looks, and then you have a pump, which makes it extremely easy to use. So basically, I use this in my T-zone, and then I use a different primer, which I'll talk about on the outer portions of my face. This makes your skin look flawless, poreless, super smooth, very doll-like. I could not believe it the first time I used it. It actually made me look a little bit matte, and I didn't like that at first, so it was like throwing me off a little bit. But once I mixed it with this next primer that I'm going to talk to you about, it looks fantastic. So definitely been loving that as a primer. Another primer that this is one that I've actually repurchased, and this is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer. It is a dewy, but not sweaty dewy primer, if you know what I mean. The Wet n Wild one was a lot more dewy, and I didn't like that one as much. This one is like the perfect amount of dewy, and it makes your skin look so alive and glowy, especially under foundation. So been loving this. This is my second bottle of this, and I can see myself having this in my collection for life, which is kind of dramatic, but like I always want to have a dewy primer that I absolutely love in my collection, and that would be this. So, and this is the one that this is the one that I've been using on the outer portion of my face sometimes, and a lot of times I will just use this on my face, and it just looks amazing, and my skin just feels so hydrated. So those 2 primers have been primers that I've been loving lately. A eye product that I've been loving, this is the Tarte Cosmetics Chrome Paint Wild at Heart, and oh my god, you guys, this is incredible. I want them all. I'm like Pokemon, I guess. Gotta catch them all. But wait until you see this. Are you kidding me right now? Like, what the heck, right? It's a very nice formula. It does not crease on me, does not feel too thick. In fact, it's actually more on the thin side, but that's good because you can build it and it won't crease. And I don't know, that color is just so unique. I don't have anything like it in my collection, and I've been so impressed with these chrome paints, and honestly, this packaging is spectacular. I love that rose gold packaging. It's gorgeous, and love this color, and I want to check out more for sure. Another eye product I've been loving is the Pretty Vulgar Gel Ink Liner. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I use this almost every time I use liner. It's really good. It has like a crap ton of product though. I'm never gonna finish this, which is good, but this formula is just amazing. Like, I can't get enough of it. It's definitely gonna go bad before 6 months, but so yeah, I've been loving that. It's just gel ink liner. I feel like is very matte and very black, but it's a pain in the butt to try to apply, and also I hate this packaging, but I don't know, it's kind of cute at the same time. At least it's not just a jar a gel ink liner. That's good, I guess. All right, the palette that I've been absolutely obsessed with, the one that I come back to the most, is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure I have a few videos with this. I'll try and link them below, but what are you doing? If you don't have this palette, go get it. It's so affordable. Let me show you the inside. Hold on. It has a mirror, and it's not like annoyingly big, which is good. This is the gorgeousness. Let me just get you a close-up of that. The baked shadows in here. Let me just swatch a few of my favorites that are like, well, actually, it's kind of hard to pick my favorite because I love them all, but let me just go ahead and do that anyway. Oh my god. Like, full pigmentation in one swipe. It's insane. My other favorite is this one. That one took a little bit more building, but look at how like metallic and glittering that is. Oh my god. I love that. And then let me show you this one. This one I've used quite a bit. There's definitely a dip in this because it's so unique and it's got like a duochrome shift to it. And this one I also really like too. Natural color. Oh my god, those are just insane. Now the highlighter in here, I have grown to really like. It doesn't feel as soft as the baked shadows, but let me just swatch that one for you. There's the highlighter right there. Again, not my favorite, but it has grown into my favorite. The mattes in here are absolutely spectacular. They just knocked it out of the park with this, and I kind of maybe want the warm toned one, but I know I have way too many palettes, so try to hold back on palettes. But if you're interested in a colorful palette that has absolutely amazing baked shadows, this is your best friend. Like, they even look so nice in the pan. Oh, I just love it, love it, love it, love it. So I've been loving the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, and those are all of my favorites. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know your favorites down below, just a few of them or all of them, whatever you want to do. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.